The legal team representing Trump argues that the lower court, in its interpretation of the historical context and intent of section, they stress the significance of having a clear grasp of the constitutional clause and contend that it is an incorrect stretch to apply it to Trump's activities on January. The ruling will have far-reaching consequences for both Trump's eligibility to appear on the primary ballot in Colorado and the larger understanding of the amendment in light of current political events. According to the Colorado Supreme Court's analysis of these points, during course of the proceedings, we will learn the court's position on the interpretation of section and how much weight historical context carries in modern judicial decisions at this pivotal point in the continuing legal fights. Trump's role in the events of January. The hearing will ask larger concerns regarding the relationship between constitutional provisions and contemporary political events. Undoubtedly, the decision of the Colorado Supreme Court will cause a stir in the ever-changing terrain of amendment interpretation discussions in American courts. The legal team representing Donald Trump and his New York fraud trial keeps making ridiculous requests, which onlookers find hilarious since it seems like they are trying to stop the trial. Retired State Judge Carolyn A. DeMorris said, referring to the motions as a Hail Mary pass. According to Raw Story from Wednesday, December, the former president's legal team has repeatedly pursued a directed verdict to hastily conclude the trial in their favor, an approach that is rarely fruitful, even though Justice Arthur Enron had already found that Trump was liable for fraud. After years of benching, DeMorris still couldn't remember ever approving a directed verdict request and made the comment that it's quite unusual to think about such motions before the evidence is finished. According to the Daily Beast, the petitions have been met with muted laughter in the courtroom because of how unique and rare they are in the context of an ongoing trial for the purpose of demonstrating that it is within the realm of legal practice. Former state judge Alan David Maurice likened the scenario to a criminal trial in which the defense counsel asks for the dismissal of charges. Today, the Colorado Supreme Court will hear arguments from both Trump's legal team and the people who petitioned to remove him from the primary ballot in the state. The events of January and the consequential interpretation of amendment as they pertain to Trump's eligibility are at the heart of the matter. A lower court's ruling that allowed Trump to run for president, while also labeling January as an uprising involving the former president, is being appealed by both sides. According to Wednesday, December